Good evening, fellow Zoomers. It's been a while since I've made a video, but I decided to make one today about probably the worst best keyboard I've ever used. So around the year 2020, I got this, a Unicomp Classic Model M. And for those of you who don't know, the Model M keyboard from IBM is considered one of the best keyboards out there, like by enthusiasts. So I assumed, okay, maybe this is a good keyboard to get. Because what happened is IBM stopped making Model M keyboards, obviously. And eventually they sold their tooling over to Unicomp. And so Unicomp actually still makes Model M keyboards with the same tools and molding that IBM used. And so when I got this in 2020 for like $80, I thought, it's a little bit expensive, but this will probably last me a while. The Model M is a very well built keyboard. It'll probably last me 10 plus years, and it'll probably be a very good quality keyboard. And so I end up getting this. In fact, I think this is manufactured only a few days before I ordered it. So they're pretty speedy manufacturers. And when I first got it, it was great. The typing quality was great. In fact, it's a buckling spring keyboard, so it's really nice to type on. And for the first year, it was fine. I didn't really have any complaints. But 2 years in is when things started to go a bit bad. So around 2 years in, I noticed that the right side of the keyboard right here, the number pad area, the keys weren't really registering anymore. They weren't really clicking. In fact, I can compare it with, let's use this on the left side. Let's compare it with Q right here, nice and clicky, with the number 9 on the number pad right here. Yeah, you're not really hearing a clicking because the key isn't registering. And I actually opened up this keyboard to see what was going on with it. Maybe I could fix it. And it looks like the problem is actually it's a manufacturing issue. And there's a metal plate. So the way it works is there's a metal plate, and there's plastic above it that keeps it, that goes through the metal plate that keeps it anchored down. And so some of the plastic fell off and separated. So it's basically a manufacturing defect. So I contacted Unicomp, asking them how much a replacement would be, repairs, how much repairs would be. And they estimate around $60 if I sent this in and repaired it. And I decided not to do that because I originally bought this for $80. That's 3/4 of the price I purchased it for. And so I decided, maybe I just might buy a new one. And so I checked. They're now $200. That's quite the price hike. And so needless to say, I won't be getting a new one of these. And if anyone from Unicomp is watching this, I suggest you figure out the issue with this, like what's going on, because maybe I just got a bad keyboard. Maybe it's actually a process issue or something of the sort, but I think you guys really need to fix this. This is like, my keyboard's basically unusable now. I can barely use the arrow keys. A lot of the keys over here just don't work. So basically, I had to replace this keyboard. And I ended up replacing it with this right here. This is $45. It was a, yeah, there we go. You can see I like the beige aesthetic, but it's a, I don't even know what this is. This is like a, Kinst KN95. But it's a really nice keyboard. Like I said, I got for $45. It's not as nice of a typing quality. You can hear it. Not as nice as a typing quality, but it's still pretty nice. It met my expectations versus the Unicomp, which really didn't meet my expectations. I want it to last 10 plus years. I hope this one will last 10 plus years. The great thing about this one, though, is it has hot swappable key switches. So if key switches just break, I can just pull them out or replace them. I wish I could do the same with the other one. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video It's partially a rant, partially me just wanting to do a PSA to let you guys know that that it might not be the best to buy a keyboard from Unicomp, as popular as they are and as nice as it is to type on a Model M keyboard. So that's all I have to say for now, and I'll see you guys soon.